What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the QPR Series. Today we've got the FA Cup final against Chelsea. It's going to be our third consecutive FA Cup final, so I believe, I can only recall Blackburn really far back in history. I can only remember Blackburn have actually done triple FA Cup wins, so I could be wrong, but I think that we could be on the brink of history. In recent history, certainly nobody's done it. Back to back, people have done that. We've done that. We've now got to try and win our third against Chelsea, which is obviously a derby game, so it adds a little bit to the occasion. It's also another trip to Wembley. This team, the fans must be getting so used to it. We've got the Community Shields, we've got Capital One Cups, we've got the FA Cup. So yeah, we've been to Wembley now. We know what it's all about, but this one's going to be quite difficult, actually, because we got a few players out, actually. But last game would have been the Champions League game against Bayern in the semis. Obviously, we're now in the Champions League final, which you'll see in the next episode against Manchester City. But Abel Hernandez got the goal in that, give us a 1-0 win in that game, winning 3-1 on aggregate. Then we played Tottenham. And we lost 2-0. Now, this was just such a poor performance by us. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what went wrong. Nothing seemed to click. Silly mistakes. Silly mistakes. When in position, giving the ball away cheaply, that sort of thing. Just not closing down. Poor performance. Then we played Wolves, won 2-0, which is good because Wolves obviously a bit of a bogey team for us. But Dave got sent off. Dave is now out of today's FA Cup final against Chelsea. So, with regards to the Premier League table, one game to go against Manchester City, which is going to be a bit of a dress rehearsal, actually, for the Champions League final, which is pretty cool. But we are currently sitting in third, but United have got a game in hand on us on 75 points. So 3 points, they're 3 points behind us. They played against Manchester City. Where is it? There. They went down to, was it? I thought it was 9 men. Yeah, 9 men. They got 2 players sent off. They went down to 9 men. Manchester United went down to 9 players, and yet Man City still lost. Yeah, Man United still managed to beat them with 9 men. Like, look at this. Look at their form. Then they're just not going to lose. They'll beat Tottenham, and they'll beat Marseille, and then they'll beat Chelsea because look at their form. It's just incredible. I don't know. I mean, we're going to lose. We are going to lose our third spot to United, which is really frustrating. Really frustrating that Man City couldn't get the job done on them. Man City will win the title, I reckon. I can't see Tottenham, because they've got to play United. I can't see Tottenham doing it. But City, to lose the one game, the one Premier League game they've lost all year, I needed them to beat Man United. Then we'll okay, we still have our jobs to do, but we could still then get the third spot. We can still do it, but I don't think it's going to be likely, because I think United will pip us to it, which is frustrating because it means we're going to have to go through qualifiers. Unless, of course, we can win the Champions League final against Man City, which is going to be very difficult. But today is even more difficult. We're missing Tom Cleverley, we're missing Dave, we're missing Stefan El Shaarawy, we're missing Carlos Fierro, which is really big for us. And you see a little... Okay, their fitness isn't too bad. 91% is not horrendous, but it's not great. I like to play players with 95, 98%, 100% fitness. That's what I want. That's what I try to do with rotation. But I had a massive game against Wolves in the week, and because Man City couldn't get the job done against Man United, it forced me to play full strength team pretty much. Okay, I was little bit of rotation in the team, but generally it was the best I could put out, just because we had to get the job done against a team who are just who are a bogey team for us. And we were 2-0 up, and then Dave got sent off, and I was thinking, here we go again, we're going to lose. Luckily, though, we did hold on. It was fairly late in the game, so we didn't have too long to go, but still, it was a bit of a tense affair. But Man City in the Champions League final, it's going to be so big. It's going to be massive. The Champions League final, our first Champions League final against Man City, a team who's lost just a handful of times now. I thought that was a great goal by somebody whose name I do not recognise. Azpilicueta on the ball. No, highlights done. Okore is going to be suspended for the Champions League final, though. That is, I received confirmation for that one. He is out of the Man City game, so we're going to be down in fitness in options again for that one. So that's going to be difficult. Redmond, though. Redmond, 1-0. We're on course for our third FA Cup win in a row. Good stuff. Be massive, massive feat if we can do that. Hernandez, Redmond, Coentrell's going to clear it. Ericsson, oh, Rodwell. Hernandez, 2-0. That's it. 2-0. No, it's not going to count. Ah, okay. Let's make some changes. Tactical changes. So we're going to do opposition instructions. No, nothing we can do. Just want to make little changes just to make sure we can keep this one. Because they've had 5 shots, none on target, but still 5 shots. Ramirez to Sarah, clear it. No, clear it. Oh, no. Corner. Big game, because this is obviously Chelsea, and I did say a little while ago, back really far actually back in this series now, but I want this to be Chelsea. Obviously Chelsea are always going to spend that money, so they're always going to be a massive team. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea went next season and right up there competing for the title. It's just that sort of team. All the big teams in FM, of course, are. You know, it just doesn't change. So Chelsea are going to remain on top. Our objective is to remain on top. So I really do want this to be our El Clasico, our rivalry, to stay in good save there. And a cup final against them can only add to that. I really do want. I'd love it if Chelsea were on top and we were on top of English football, and it would just be awesome to have the West London, West London derby. I mean, obviously it's Fulham, but still. I'm sorry, Rodwell. I'm sorry. Tell him I'm very happy. He switched off. Of course he has. Oh, of course he has. To be honest, I would too if I was told one thing then the other. But I'm going to take him off now. Talk about a slap in the face. I think missing a Corey for the Champions League final is going to be so big. So big because Dave will be available, I want to say. I believe he will be available. Dave will be available. Should be. And then, unless he obviously gets injured in training or something. But Dave and Corey have such a good partnership at the back. So solid. So we can't really afford to be missing both of them. We won't be missing both of them, but we can't, you know what I mean. We can't have that. Take Tommins off. Do that. It says Samau's 1-0, 2-0. Kia scores it. That's going to be our 3rd FA Cup win on the trot. Good. It's really, that's quite an impressive feat actually when you think about it. FA Cup wins. Considering I rotate the team. Okay, in the final I've gone pretty much full strength, but I've pretty much rotated throughout the whole. I do it in the Capital One Cup as well. Actually, I rotate the team for it to get to the final. It's quite not really fair, is it, if you think about it? Because I rotate the team, put the second string, quote second string team, whatever if you want to call it that. Oh, got a player sent off as well. I put the second string team out all the way to the final, and then I always just pretty much put a full strength team out in the final because I want to make sure we win. Well, give us the best chance possible of winning, which is kind of not fair on the players who've got us to that far, but oh well, it's obviously not real, so they're not going to hurt their feelings. I'd be pretty miffed though if I was part of a team that got to the final and wasn't included. I mean, Seamus Coleman, for example, I believe he's played more or less all the cup games, and he's not playing today. He's just come on now, but still. 3-0, come on, Hernandez, check, good save by Czech. Good save. To Sarah. Got some big decisions to make though in the summer about what we do with what I'm going to do with attacking midfielders, because got Sarah, Maya or Meher, however you say it, and then Giuliano and Haruzucha, whatever his name is, the regen. Vincent Day has just scored it though. 2-1. Game on again. Game on. Chelsea obviously just won the Europa League in real life late. Please don't do it to me. Don't equalise. Coleman. No. Okay, good. Hazucha. Hoylett was Champions League god. He has been for us this year. Insua, Williams, hit it. Somebody just hit it. Insua, is he offside? No, he's onside. Good. 3-1. That should do it. That should be the nail in the coffin. That should be the dagger. Come on. Now, just park the tank. Park a tank and just survive. Just survive. That's it. We've won 3rd FA Cup in a row. 3rd FA Cup. Right, passionately tell them. I mean, the FA Cup isn't what it was. You know, from back in the day, it was amazing, obviously. But still. Three cup wins in a row. Win the FA Cup again. Our 3rd consecutive FA Cup. Overcame Southampton, Everton and Newcastle. So 3 good teams. Particularly a rotated team of ours. No one expected us to triumph. Peter Crouch just declared. What is he doing these days, actually? What's he doing? He's a manager. Has he ever had a job? No. No, he hasn't. Okay. Passionately delighted, confidence. Nathan Redmond, got to back our own lad, haven't we? It'll be brilliant. Europa League, I've already done all that. Already qualified for that through the league. Okay, no, didn't mean to select that. Right, so that's the FA Cup done. So that means next game is going to be Manchester City for the dress rehearsal for the Champions League final, which is going to be played at the new camp, or Camp Nou. Interesting. Big venue for it. Would have been quite cool if it was played at Wembley, actually. I keep forgetting to show you the new gen I've got in my my ranks. I don't know if I can't remember if I've shown you, but I think I haven't. Got him ages ago. Well, last season, and he's supposed to be a really good player. 5-star potential. I've been having him tutored and stuff, and he's already England and 21 international. He's got some, 13 finishing is not too bad. 10 composure has been improving. He's quick. That's crucial. Good work rate, good off the ball, good determination. Technique's very low, but 16 years old, we can still improve that. He's been tutored by a couple of players before. He likes my coaches, obviously. But yeah, he's been tutored. Keep developing him. He could hopefully be a future star for us. Briefly, we'll actually have a quick. I should probably do this at the end of the season, but I'll forget if I don't do it now. While I'm thinking about it, I'll show you how the players on loan have been doing. Obviously, Adel Taraps at Malaga. Not great. 6.65 rating average. Playing a lot of games. Not 2 goals. Very poor. 6 assists. Not great. I mean, considering when he was with us, he's obviously had some outstanding seasons for us. So he's been quite poor since he's gone there. Andrade. 10 goals, that's not great. I'd have liked to have him scored more than that in Middlesbrough, particularly. After, maybe he's not a goal machine. We'll see. He'll be back with us next year, though. I will be utilising him as part of our attack next year, though. How long is Fiera out for? 9 days to 2 weeks. I need him back. I believe El Shaarawy is out for the rest of the season. Yeah, he's gone. 7 weeks to 2 months. And then, obviously, there's another decision I've got to make. What do I do? I'm going to have to decide what I do with Corker. He's not played a league game. Of course, he's not been registered for the league all season. He's played cup games, some Euro Continental Cups games, and done really well for us. But yeah, £30,000 a week for a player we're not able to play week in, week out. It's difficult. And then Morales, obviously, he's not going in, but I'm saying he's still very unhappy. His face improving like a beast. But I mean, another thing I've got to sort out is Kieran Gibbs. Getting rid of him because he's done really well, as you see. 7.03 ratings, really actually very good, and he was okay last. He's been okay for us. But he's injured all the time. He's always injured. He's not injured right now, obviously, but he's just coming back from an injury. The guy's always injured for us, so he'll be going. And I've already got Insua, although he's interested by Everton, I believe. Yeah, it is Everton. And then I've got to think about midfield. Samau possibly going. He's been a great player for us, but think about an upgrade there. And options, I'm looking at Will Hughes, but not for the defensive midfielder. No, but for an option, I'm looking at this guy, however you want to say his name. I'll look into that. But yeah, I'm looking at him. It says he's a deep line playmaker, but I see no reason why I can't use him as a ball winning midfielder, because technique great, passing great, but tackling 15, 13 marking, 15 first touch, 14 dribbling. He's got good composure, good bravery, good anticipation. I just see him as being a great midfielder, so looking at possibly signing him, but it will cost an absolute fortune. So it's going to be a costly one, but still looking at it. And then could even look at possibly bringing some. Maybe he's a bit old actually. But yeah, those and Phil Jones, obviously, as you see, I've got some scouting report. Actually, can we get another report on him? Yeah, do another report on all the 3 of these while I'm here, just to keep seeing what's happening. I believe there is some good players actually going at the end of the season that I can't get. Busquets, I think I've already covered all this. Busquets going Malaga. Florenzi's going to Malaga. Whoever he is. Ajax. Juventus, who's that? Robert Pereira. Anybody else? Right, I really have gone on way too long. Right, next episode will be the big one. It'll be the Champions League final, and I'll obviously have to tell you how I got on against Manchester City in the final Premier League game of the season. But we are guaranteed a Champions League spot, so why isn't it saying that? 1 game to go. We've got 10 points more than the team in 5th. We're nailed on a champ. We've already got the Champions League spot. It's just a case of, did we finish 3rd? Unless I'm being really stupid. Right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Next episode will be the Champions League final. So that's 3 FA Cup wins in a row. Hopefully we can have the Champions League final in the next episode.